Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Oh, I am ready. I am ready. Pokemon XY. When I think of Pokemon XY, when I think of Kalos region, the one thing I think about is the fashion, baby. The one thing I think about is how styling you can be. And sure, yeah, like original Pokemon XY and Sun Moon and those generations were like barely anything for the guy characters. I have faith. I have faith that Pokemon now understands that we just want fashion. We want drip. We want to rizz up the competition. Is that what the kids say these days? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do on stream. Like, I'm still at the beginning of this game, but I'm having fun. It's a cute game so far. I like the little gameplay loop, and I just know as the game goes on, I'm gonna get more and more clothes. That's really what you do in any game. Monster Hunter, you just want better clothes. Animal Crossing, you just want better clothes. Dark Souls, you just want better clothes. That's what gaming really is, and let's go ahead and freaking do it, y'all. Yeah. I'm literally just like continuing where I left off. I have not touched this game since last time. We just got the Wild Area 3, and I guess we'll spend some time catching some stuff. There's that porta potty again. Can I fast travel? Oh. I would like to Pokemon Center real quick before I do anything. Man, it's so cool that this whole game takes place in one city, because it really lets you appreciate how big the city is. Instead of having it all be background, like, no, it is the city. People are, like, making fun of, like, oh, it's just one city. Like, you don't know how big a city can be. Come on. I live in Los Angeles. You know how long it takes me to get, like, from point A to point B in Los Angeles? It takes me an hour to drive. It doesn't matter how long the distance is. It could be just, like, 10 miles. It'll still take me an hour. Thanks for the balls. Ask me how I know. I just drove through, like, a bunch of SoCal earlier this last week. Wow. I'm actually gonna run there because I want to pick up all these shinies. But yeah, I've just been chilling since last stream. Talking about, I said on the pre-stream, but I've just been like, I bought a bunch of like fake Pokemon and One Piece cards off of AliExpress. It's like, at this point, why even like buy the real cards if you're not gonna play the game? I'll buy the real cards if I'm playing the game, you know. But it's cool that One Piece does the thing that Pokemon does, where a certain game will have like oh, I need to buy Pokeballs. I forgot to do that. Uh-oh. Go, my bird! Whatever, go, my bird. Man, my Fletchling does piddly damage even though it's level 12. This thing's got to evolve soon, right? It probably can. It cannot. Oh, Kakuna can, though. Dang, I got a Beedrill already. Squidgy Cube, welcome on in. Welcome to Pokemans. We just started. Talking about how I bought a whole bunch of fake Pokemon cards. Yo, it's relevant. It's relevant because I got the freaking monkey deal of... No, it's relevant because I got the freaking Mega Gardevoir. This card's going for like $400 right now. I ain't paying that. I'm gonna pay $2 on mine. It really doesn't matter. It's like, you can tell the economy... You can tell the economy is going bad when people get crazy about Pokemon cards, because I realize as time goes on, like, as life goes on, I've lived through, like, recessions, I've lived through, like, the pandemic, I lived through a lot in my life, and there's the one constant is that, like, adult human beings go absolutely insane for Pokemon cards whenever they feel like regular money isn't gonna cut it. And, yeah, you know, at a certain level, you can blame, like, Pokemon Company for not printing enough. But also, like, you can only print so many cards. I think at a certain point, you blame the adults who are going crazy and like fighting children in the Targets and the Walmarts, you know? It's at the point where like none of my local like Walmarts are holding like stocking Pokemon cards anymore. That's how you know we're effed. Oh, we got that Pancham. We're 100% in a recession. Inflated stock, telling economists we're not. Yeah, basically, pal. Welcome on in. How's it going? You know the world is hecked when, like, people from other countries agree that the economy is hecked up. Because that means it's hecked up internationally. Oh my god, give me a second. I gotta go fly to the Pokemon Center and buy more Pokeballs. Forgot to buy some last time I was there. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? It's kind of a funny story because, like, after I bought these cards, I waited like 3 weeks to get them because shipping from China takes forever. But what else was like, it got delivered while I was at work yesterday, and I'm at the office, right? I don't usually like, I'm usually just like, oh, well, whatever mail will be there when I get home, right? But like, they sent a photo. The thing about AliExpress is they outsource their delivery to like companies I've never heard of. This time it was Uni Uni, and I'm like, what is that? They deliver like fresh sea urchin? Nah, I've just never heard of it. Apparently they're Canadian. I'm like, why is a Canadian shipping company delivering my mail from China to the United States? Like, there's a level of separation here I don't understand, but I guess whatever is saving them money, right? And I got the proof of delivery photo, and that just, oh, wow, that's fucked up. Look at that. Kalos has anti-homeless architecture. You can't sleep on this bench. No time to be sitting, aka we didn't make a sitting animation. But I got that proof of delivery photo, and like I get it during my lunch at work. I'm like, yeah, cool, my package got delivered. I'll get that when I get home. But then I look at it, and I'm like, okay, they took a picture of the outside of the building, and that's correct. And I'm like, yeah, that's my apartment. But then they show a picture of the inside of the building, and it's not my apartment building. It is some other random apartment I've never seen in my life. But it does have the right apartment number. It has the right apartment number. So that makes me think, like, what the heck? What, this isn't my 305. That's not my actual apartment number, but, like, just pretend it is. Like, this is some other 305. What did they deliver to? Who did they deliver to? They just, like, went to the outside of my building and they decided, nah, no, I'm gonna deliver it to a different place entirely. I'm gonna deliver it to a different building entirely. I don't know where they got that from. It worried me. Like, I called my roommate who works from home, and he like looked outside. He looked like everywhere. Like, no, there's no package here. And I'm like, damn it, what happened? What did they do? Why would they even think that was acceptable? What freaking delivery company decided, like, we found the right address and we're gonna just not deliver to it? In fact, we're gonna set it somewhere completely different, random. What is this? I thought I was entering like a tomb or something. Aerial Ace. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's put that on our fletchling. So, you know, I just do what you're supposed to do. I call the company. It says like, oh, if you have trouble locating your package, please call the number. And like, I call, and like, it's during business hours, but they take like half an entire hour to respond. And when I do, I get like something that's clearly outsourced, like customer service, being like, hi, how can I help you? Like, I didn't get my package. They're like, oh, we're sorry. Please take a picture of the outside of your apartment and send it to us. I'm like, that? Why can't you just like tell the person who delivered it to come back and take it from wherever they put it and put it in the right place? And they're like, nah, sorry, it's too late. Like, it was a half an hour ago. Nah, sorry, it's too late. I'm just like, I didn't know what to do at that point. I took the picture, and I sent it to them. And then I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home early from work. I tell my coworkers like, sorry, I'm out. I gotta go back home. There's a package emergency. It's not even that important. It's like it's $20 worth of stuff. $20 worth of random stuff. Ooh, teach that the B drill. Burp burp. And yeah, like I try to think like, oh, maybe it got delivered to the neighbor. 305 Chicken Coop Road. How did you find that out? How did you know? Wow. Kid versus Pokemon adult brawls. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like real Pokemon. Turns out the Pokemon Company encouraged this. Shibbity-boo. What happened? Did it die? Like, where did the Pancham go? Oh, a Litleo. Oh, I want a Litleo so bad. Give me that. Give me that. You catch so many Pokemon at once in these Legends games. I love it. There's like no downtime. I just kind of wish like it was a big area, just like Pokemon Arceus. Roar just like pushes you back. That's so funny. Nice. Where's Laka? Laka what? Laka Virgin. Touched for the very first time. What's that? Ooh, an Esper. What if I just catch it? Yeah, baby. You never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for our eyes. Hiya! Gotcha! You're mine! Any shinies yet? Not yet. I heard it's really easy in this game because they don't despawn, which is really nice. But then some people just like sit in one place and they rotate the camera around to spawn more Pokemon. And then like you just wait until only the shinies are left. What a concept. But yeah, I checked the neighbor's apartment. I like tried to knock on the door. Nobody answered, but like it was worth a shot. I was gonna be like, hey, is this your apartment? This picture that they sent in? Like, where is this? I don't understand. And then eventually, like, I just gave up and I went home. And you know where it was? It was in my apartment lobby. And I told my roommate, like, it was on the first floor. You didn't see it? And he was like, no, they just delivered it. Like, why did they just... If they were gonna deliver it that day anyway, why did they lie and take a picture of, like, not the inside? I don't even know where they got that picture. Like, it didn't look like anywhere that existed. You know what my conspiracy theory is? My conspiracy theory is that they AI generated, they went like, hey, ChatGPT, show me a proof of delivery photo of apartment 305 with a package in front of it. and then they just like took whatever was generated and then they just submitted that. Because you know what? The package in the photo didn't even look like the package that got delivered. Like, it got delivered in a little baggy envelope. That's what I got. I got a little baggy envelope. In the photo, it was like a little, like, tightly wrapped envelope. Like, it was completely different. So, that photo either wasn't real or was, like, taken at a completely different time. It makes no sense. We're just in this era of slop. We're in this era of slop where people can just like AI generate photos to lie about their job. and the only person it hurts is the customer, and also the environment. I don't have any proof. I don't have any proof the AI generated the photo. But here's the thing: there's like mirrors and like decorations in the photo on the wall that like at first glance they look like symmetrical, but if you really look at them, they're all like wobbly and weird. I think they're AI. I don't think they're real. And wouldn't that just be something? Wouldn't that just be insane? We have AI generating proof of delivery photos now. It's just, I can't trust anything in this world anymore. New fear unlocked. Was there text in the photo? There was numbers. There was apartment numbers. Like, so if my apartment number was 305, it would have been like, here's room 305, here's room 304. Ooh, no bet! That's my favorite. One of my favorites. Why did I just throw a Pokeball at the ground? Yeah, I'm going to Liquor Bureau. Just need to find out where that is. Garbled AI attempts at language. They were just numbers, which I feel like numbers are now simple enough. Here's the thing, the more I see like people just like posting AI generated imagery, I'm not even gonna call it art, I'm just gonna call it imagery. It just happens to like show up on my Blue Sky feed sometimes, and I'm like, wow, that's cool art, and like, wait a minute, this is AI, and it's like some Japanese account with like hashtag AI art, and I'm like, why does this keep seeping through? I just block the account immediately. Aw, Mimi, thanks for coming out to meet us. Ah, I see you have a little demon psychic child too. Remember, if you see inside an Esper's ears, you go insane. This here's the Lookers Bureau, Emma's detective agency. We get to see more Emma. Kind of a funny name, Looker Bureau. Do they think they need to explain what a detective does? No, it's a reference to the character Looker. It's really funny to me when they name a character in a localization and then like they suddenly name things after that character. And they just have to stick with it to keep the pun. Penguin, what's up? Cute hat, thank you. It's my Pokemon hat. I know it's Don's hat from Gen 4, but like, it just looks good on me. Knock knock. I want to understand Emma's fit. Is she just wearing like a wetsuit and then like a trench coat on top? Ha! Look at that. Classic Emma, always calm and collected like a detective should be. I was in a tough spot a while back, wandering the streets until I nearly keeled over. Emma was the one who saved me and brought me to AZ. Or Az. AZ. Remember Emma? Beanies are cool. They really are. Emma? Oh, she's getting some Pokemon Legends ZZZs. Wait, is she asleep? Hello there, Manok. Welcome to the Looker Bureau. You realize we caught you snoozing, right? Nope, didn't happen. Damn, she tried to play it off all cool. Part of my job as a detective is to stay well rested so I can leap into action at any time. So take little naps whenever you can, right? I totally understand. I've been there. I took a nap during my workday today. If anything, you two are way too energetic after your late night in the ZA Royale. It's good to see you again, Manok. You do remember me, right? The name's Emma. I remember that Mega Crystal you got. Can I have one? I run this detective agency, the Looker Bureau. Shouldn't Looker do that? Over there's my partner, Mimi. Mimi's an Esper and like family to me. Mrop. Imagine the Esper just walks up to you and looks you straight in the eyes and just says, Mrop. Tawny, do you mind if I float something past Manok real quick? Sure, go for it. Thanks. I'll cut straight to the chase, Manok. Would you consider helping me out with my detective work? Yeah, that's right. You'll be an unpaid intern. We're just that short-staffed these days. You know, it's been hard ever since the pandemic. Wait, what? Right. I suppose that was a bit sudden. Tawny told me last night you've only just arrived in Lumios, and now you're already battling in the ZA Royale, which takes place all over the city. Take it from me, learning more about the people and the Pokemon living in Lumios will give you a leg up if you're hoping to win the ZA Royale.
I'll sign you a few cases so you can get a taste of detective work and see if you like it.
Bada-ba-dee, side missions.
Here are 3 cases or side missions to get you started. Once you've taken care of all the side missions, come on back to the Liquor Bureau. I'm sure you'll have all 3 done in no time, and nothing's more noble than helping people. You should head out and take care of those cases while Emma and I go over a few things here.
You better pay me. You better pay me. I know I got tricked into doing unpaid work for exposure before. I know all about Professor Oak and his Pokemon Snap. Look, it's Looker! Picture of Mimi with a man wearing a suit. They seem to be having fun. Oh my god, it's David Tennant! Oh my god, I love you as Doctor Who! Wow! Amazing. Amazing. Look, and they even got, like, the former members of Team Flare. It's so weird seeing, like, anime Pokemon pictures drawn on the wall. She's grown so much. Was Emma a character from Pokemon XY? I just don't remember. It's been so long since I played XY. This fridge is tiny. How tall is my character? Like, I go outside and I see characters regularly taller than me. So, like, why is this fridge only, like, 4 feet tall? What are you gonna store in there? I'm American. I need, like, so much room for food. Actually, I have, like, heard that, like, when Americans go to other countries, they realize the fridges are so much smaller. It's really just the fridges in America that are gigantic because we just hoard so much more food. More like we end up, like, I think it's a thing, like, I read online, for example, in Germany, like, it's a more common thing to, like, go grocery shopping often, like, maybe, like, every other day. And the way you do it in the US is more like you do grocery shopping for the entire week, and you're just set for the week. You only have to go out that one day. Especially in, like, Asian countries. You go to the market, like, first thing in the morning, and you buy, like, whatever food for just that one day. It's such a difference in culture. I wonder, like, what is the driving factor between that? Finally, a fridge my size. Y'all got massive fridges. It's true, though. It's true, though. Like, I'm just, like, a bachelor out here, not even needing that much food for myself. Really, like, when I cook, like, either I cook just, like, a tiny single portion of something for just me, like, I make a sandwich, or I make a, like, I don't know, mac and cheese bowl or something. Or I'll make an entire pot of curry and I'll just eat just that for like 2 weeks. I'll eat just that for 2 weeks because, like, yes, the instructions make enough to feed a family. I'm a family of 1. Fresh food. True, though. Americans just don't appreciate fresh food. We want food that's been sitting in the fridge for 2 weeks. 2 whole entire weeks. What are my side quests, actually? The city in the shadow of Prison Tower. Da, 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 da. There's a side mission over here.
Oh, my back! Oh, pardon me, dear. Are you here to help with my request? I lost my ring here, and the door may be in cemetery, you see, and it's very important I get it back.
Did you lose it when you died? Are you secretly a ghost?
Oh, gosh, my poor back. I was visiting a loved one's grave when a wild Pokemon of all things jumped out of nowhere.
Why is this cemetery a wild zone?
Oh, did it ever give me a fright? I took a tumble from the shock, and my, what a mess it was. Wild Pokemon running all over Lumiose, the cemetery turning into a wild zone. Why, I would never have lost my ring if not for this nonsense. At any rate, there was a Pokemon called Sableye that jumped out and gave me such an awful fright. As I recall, that particular species is weak only to fairy type, so mind yourself if you run into it.
So what do I like?
I dropped my ring around the far end of the cemetery. I'll start searching there, dear.
Sableye. I love Sableye. I loved how it was like, it had no weaknesses back before fairy type got introduced. And now it has a weakness, but still, it's a pretty good Pokemans. And it's a Mega Evolution one. Oh my goodness, look at Ghastly. Wow, Rick Ghastly. He's never gonna give you up. The ghost. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. My heart's been aching, but you're just shy to say it. You think we both know what's been going. I don't know why I just keep singing. Don't worry about it. Ow.
Toad, are you attacking me? You confused? Stop it. Get away. Get away. No, it's me. It's me.
Little figure of Mega Sableye. Yeah. Sableye's great. I wish they were in more games. They're in this game, so that's cool. Definitely one of my top 10 Pokemon for sure. Is that a pre-order bonus routes? That is. It's not like you don't have to pre-order the game to get it. You can still get it. The way they're doing it is if you have the game before February, which is a long time from now. As long as you do the mystery gift thing before the end of February, you can get a routes with a Gardevoir right, which is pretty cool. Is it locked to only being female? I have no idea. It might be. You don't have to have a female Gardevoir for it to Mega Evolve into Gardevoir, right? It's only male Gardevoir that or male Kirlia that has to be male to transform into Gallade. Oh hi, Snake. Snake? Snake? Snake! Saivo says hi. Hi! Also, what's up, Kaiju? Am I still staring at Saivo? Please tell me I am. I need to be staring all the time. I need to be staring all the time. Hi. Last time you checked, yeah. Nice. Can I burn these? Oh my god, it actually works. I was afraid I need like a new move I don't have. What I do? But yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, all y'all? Got that Mega Gardevoir right. The new... It's not new. It's existed. Like, Gardevoir is just one of those Pokemon that will always be popular. Gee, I wonder why. Can I not have move cooldown when I'm just using them on plants, please? DVD-doo. Ekans may be one of the few Pokemon that gets cuter as they evolved. Are you sure about that? Gets bigger, at least. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, this trumpet, though. Yo, I will always point out just trumpet in a song that just is cooking. I played trumpet in high school. Like, I can't not notice trumpet. Dee-ba-dee-boo. Anything else I haven't... Any other species I haven't caught yet in here? Watch the Chainsaw Man movie tonight? Heck yeah. I have not kept up with Chainsaw Man. I just know it got popular for a little bit and then like people stopped talking about it, so I don't know if that means it fell off or what. But you know, I hope it was enjoyable. How was it? Is it canon? Does it take place during like the actual events of the manga or something? Go look alive, a beautiful star. Go look alive, a beautiful star. I'm doing laundry today, it's my lucky day. 'Cause finally I'm all alone to the oils and the stains, bye-bye. Anyone, I don't know what I got calling me in my mind. But I wanna sing the whole way through. They brought something to my life, and she gave me time. Gonna let me squeeze tight. It's a Sableye, and it looks like it's holding the ring I'm searching for. Will you battle Sableye to get the ring back? I'll take it on. Everybody get ready for a fight. This thing is gonna die, and I will take the ring off of its corpse. Get ready to die, Sableye. Get ready to die, Sableye. Get ready to die, Sableye. This just got really morbid. Hiya! Ha ha ha! Oh, that's not. Oh, it's gonna be. Yeah, it doesn't affect. Right. Go, routes, go! Oh god. Oh god, no! I'm gonna use a revive. Can I use a revive? Can I not? Oh no. Oh no. You're mine! Am I out of Pokeballs? I used a great ball. Sableye was holding the cherished ring. Nice. Have I found the Rhydon yet? Rhydon these nuts. A ring that the old woman asked you to retrieve. Wow. Does it have the Zircon diamond or whatever? I forget what it was called. I just watched the Bad Guys one for the first time last night. I just watched it for the first time. You'd think I'd watch it sooner. I've heard good things about it. But I watched it with my girlfriend last night. We enjoyed it. Both of us, like, called it. Like, if you haven't watched it, I guess, spoilers. I won't say too much. But we both called, like, the twist. And, like, she was saying how much it, like, was eating at her to try and be like, oh, I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil it. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I will say it. I will call it. And it was the same thing she was thinking. And just, like, even though it was bothering her, I'm like, I still like how it's not just out of nowhere. I like how they actually drop hints towards it that are not like, oh, blink and you'll miss it. It's more like, if you just think for a second, you're like, wait a minute, this is all, like, falling into place. Could it be? Could it be? Wow. Season 1 of Chainsaw Man was heckin' years ago. Made Arc into a movie. Manga popped up in Hardway a year or two ago, so it died down a bit. Yeah, like it had only started becoming popular when I went to Japan in 2023, actually. Or, like, you know, it got popular in 2022. So when I went early 2023, like, it was still popular. And I was telling my parents, like, oh, look, it's this new popular thing. It's about a man with chainsaw on his head and arms. And they're like, what else is the story about? He's I don't want to go into it too much. I'd rather not tell my parents too much about anime, especially Chainsaw Man. But you know, it's just one of those animes where you can tell that the author is a little. He's got some interests that he would. The author's poorly disguised fetish. Look, sometimes you just gotta enjoy what you enjoy, I guess. Register your birthday? Sure. Can't change your birthday. Why is she so smug about it? My birth month is 9. My birth date is 13. Well, the month is the first number. I like how they just made it a point to be like, remember, I know we're in France, but please use the American system. Wow. Well, sorry, Pokemon Center. My birthday was a month ago. It'll be a while. See, as somebody who has a birthday in September, money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this life for free. It's endless money. You know I can't hold back, I can't slow down, no, you know I wish I could. Oh yeah, there ain't no rest for the wicked till we close our eyes for good. You know we wow, 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 ain't got a down, out, down, wow. I feel like it's cool that I have a Beedrill, but I'd rather not. I don't need it, I feel like. I'll just switch it for the Sableye I just got. How are you still not evolving, bird? Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's my ring.
Sorry, that'll be $100 finder's fee.
What? So that Sableye was carrying my ring around, was it?
Yeah, the Sableye is your dead husband.
I never said it was my husband. I wish my husband was dead, but that's a different story. I didn't think a wild Pokemon would have such good taste in jewelry. But now that I have it back, I won't let go of this ring anytime soon. It's the wedding ring my wonderful husband gave me after all. Thank you, dear, truly, and please take this for your troubles.
Okay, but is your husband the one who died, though?
You know, perhaps I'll ask someone to place this ring atop my grave after I passed on. Who knows? Maybe a Sableye will make off with it again. If so, I hope it brings the Sableye some happiness. It's the least I can do to reward its good taste, whether it's a wild Pokemon or not.
Chat, do you know what the difference is between a cemetery and a graveyard? If so, you're a nerd. No, no, sorry, I'm just kidding. The difference is it sows what? Y'all are just making up words today. I cannot keep up with y'all. The difference is that a graveyard is next to a church. That is the only difference. You think the fancier word would be next to a church, but no. Gotta do a quick run through here to see if there's any species I don't have. Boop, 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 boop. Size, no, it's not the size. And I've seen some big-ass cemeteries in my time. Yeah, there's some cemeteries in Los Angeles that are just like... I feel like if I were to go inside and just like walk around the gravestones, I feel like Snake from the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's just cemetery as far as the eye can see. Oh, is that a Japanese restaurant? What is this? Sushi High Roller. Excuse me. What? I can go inside here. Chibi's a little eepy. Fair enough. Why is the sushi restaurant at Battle Zone? The contract negotiations. Excuse me, what? Y'all talking big people words. Look at the sushi. Yo, you two are like doing the exact same animation. It is freaking me out. Could you stop being perfectly in sync for 1 second? Bum ba dun da dun dun da da. I'm sorry. I know sushi goes bad quickly, but no need to wolf it down. You know, sushi was originally supposed to be a way to preserve fish. Somewhere along the way, we lost the plot. Da 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 na 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 na. I feel this place is going to be important at some point. It's got a battle zone in it. It's got a battle arena in it. Our food rolls right onto the tongue. Cool. Sushi. I wonder what French sushi tastes like. I wonder if they tried to like spice it up, mix it up a little bit. Could you imagine? Whoa. You are not serious. There is no way. There's no way they just like didn't want to animate an elevator and they just made you teleport up. Hi kid, are you stuck? Because this elevator is like not OSHA compliant? Excuse me? The rooftops on either side are a bit higher. You can climb up on them. Did I talk to the person at the bottom? I did not. Hold on, let me get that Cleffa real quick. I got 3 great balls. I think that's one too many. Don't know how great they are. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I want that Cleffa. Aw, yeah. Gotta have a show while you eat. I suppose. Ba-da-ba-doom, ba-ba-da-boom, ba-ba-da-boom. I don't really get how hall elevators work, but they got some fancy tech that warps you up and down. I think it like kills you and makes a copy at the top. I'm not here to get existential about it though. All I care is, am I there or am I not? I'm so shocked by how cool they are that I gotta give you something to share how I feel. It's... okay. Do they like incentivize you with like colored text boxes to say like, hey, if you talk to me, I'll give you an item and also a tutorial? We know you wouldn't talk to me otherwise. Oh, hi. Ooh, a leaf stone. Shibbity boop, shibbity boop, shibbity boop. But you. So the interesting thing, oh my god, there's a pan. There's like pan. What are they called? There's the grass one and the red one and the blue one. Not a pancham. Panseer? Semi-seer? Something. Simi Valley? California?
Yeah.
La bimber. La bimber. All the Pidgeys. Yo, there's some good Pokemon up here. At some point between the last stream and this one, I remember that this is a Pokemon Legends game. You just like catch everything you see. This is a valid form of grinding. Shibbity boop. You just have to worry about releasing them later. Grass one is Pansage. Well, that's like the evolved one. I think these are the pre-evolutions that I saw. What's up, Thank Twig? How's it going? A graveyard is consecrated. In Europe, that means it has a Lich Gate. Ooh, that's a strong Pidgeotto. I'm gonna go back and... I'm gonna go, talk to you later. I'll be back later, thank you! Oh, no. Alright, I got more troubles to turn in. See what else we got. We got this one. Are you gonna heal me? This is Nurse Joy. I was working as a crepe seller up until about a week ago. I decided to change an order. This is my own little Pokemon Center. What are you gonna do? You gonna grill them on the crepe grill? Okay. Why did she say only my Totodile was better? She healed everybody. What's everybody's favorite Pokemon type? My favorite Surprisingly, you'd think it'd be flying type. But my favorite type is steel. If I was a gym leader, I would have steel types. Because they call me Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Haha. Is the economy that bad she needs a second job? Yeah, you know, there's no money in healthcare. No, there is all the money in healthcare. That's why she switched it. You're a detective, are you? I'm just standing in. If Emma's trusted you and my request, you're good enough for me. Alright, I'm glad that I'm trusted with everyone's, like, missing persons. We have a situation! There's a menace on the loose in Lumios! And that menace is none other than me! A great, big, Alaskan bull worm! Bunnelby! It was massive, over twice of the size of my own Bunnelby, and its eyes had this real evil glow. Oh, it's an apex one! When that thing locked eyes with me, I bolted out of there before I had the chance to think. I've been places and I've seen things, but I've never been that scared in my life. And the worst part, it's where I saw the thing. It was in a plain old alleyway, not in any of the wild zones. We can't let that Bunnelby run wild. It'll go back and stake out the spot where I saw it. Make sure you turn on guidance for my request. A big old Bunnelby. You love ghost types. What are the origins of Get Out feet first? A body was carried across the Lich Gate feet first because it's easier to balance. You have a small anime crush on Steven Stone, so you may be biased. Ghost types, huh? See, I would love ghost types more if I didn't start with Gen 1, because, you know, Gen 1 only had the 3 ghost types, which was always silly to me. True Gen 1ers know, it was literally just Ghastly, Gengar, and Haunter that was the only ghost types until, like, Gen 2. It's really silly. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Ooh, a little market. Look at that! The fruit are 3D. Some of them are. A raspberry? It costs money? I thought it was free. I don't know why I thought that. Hi, can I get you? Oh, it's so strong. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dooby-doo. I will use my entire team to get this Spritzy. It's that important to me. Stop sucking my HP. I need something that resists fairy. What's good against fairy type again? I always forget. Oh, this is not great. Oh, this is not great. I will use all of my Great Balls on you. This was a mistake. I'm out of here. Dibbity boop. Boom ba da da na. Boom ba da da na. I mean, it makes sense that the ZA event is when most of the trainer battles happen. If not all of them. Like, you'd think that there would be regular trainers just out and about too, just fighting like any other Pokemon game. Chibbity boop. Yeah, that Bunnelby is gonna cause me some problems. Need to heal. Where's that portable Pokemon Center again? Oh, I can just go to the regular Pokemon Center. Beam boom. Oh, that one great ball is gonna bother me. It's a silly thing, but once they started like showing the actual Pokeball in the overworld, like it started bothering me to not have all of my Pokemon in regular Pokeballs or like the same Pokeball type. The big old shame. Can I sell? Yes. Ah, money. Is tiny mushrooms only for selling in this game, or is there like a move tutor or something? That's what I ought to know. What type is a Bunnelby? Ground? Totodile will do it. Steven, Grimsley, and Larry are your Pokemon crushes. Wow. Can I have Olivia? Olivia from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I love that her plot is that she's so hot that people don't think they have a chance with her, and thus she is forever alone. And then in the anime, they had her get together with Brock for that exact reason. Because together they are forever alone, and they were great for each other. But then it's like, are they still together now? Doon doo 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 doo. Chimbabadoo. Man, I'm getting like hyper potions and stuff now. Okay, that Bunnel. Oh, there's a Dratini on that roof. Oh, hell yeah. Can I get up there? Can I freaking. Can I get a Dragonite already? Cynthia Van. Isn't Brock together with that nurse from the Pokemon Center? When has Brock ever gotten with a Nurse Joy? That has never happened. Thank you, Totodile, for looking at that rock. Impossible. There's that time that he was with like Professor Ivy and he's like, don't mention that name! Ooh, you can wipe it away. The sins of the past. Alright, where's that bunny? Where's that big bunny? That giant Bunnelby was somewhere around here. Just being here makes my legs want to wobble right out from under me. Banui! What is it, bud? Don't tell me. It's here already! Oh! Its eyes are glowing with murderous intent! Mona! It's still not that big, you know. It's huge! And terrifying! And awesome! This is the Bunnelby, no doubt about it. I'm sorry, there's Apex battle music now? It's level 10, how hard could it be? Yeah, try using ground moves on me, it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't like get myself in the path of attacks. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Well, yeah. It's the Crypto Brokemon. Who, this guy? He just wants a big bunny. Man. Totodil's very popular. I don't know. I just like him. I feel like a part of that popularity comes from Totodile in the anime. Like, I believe Totodile was one of the Pokemons that was like prominently featured back in the day. With a Totodile. Man, I want pizza now. I'm thinking of Pokemon Legends Zaza. Pokemon Legends Pizza Zaza. Pizza Zaza. Sorry, just managing the windows of my computer. Nice. Cool. Pizza. I can't believe you took on that big old Bunnelby. It's called a Banui Bee. Watching you in action reminded me of something, actually. Reminded me of how my dad used to be a super cool Pokemon trainer, and then he disappeared forever after a giant bunny ate him. A long time ago, in some region whose name I forgot, people used to live in fear of these giant ferocious Pokemon with glowing eyes. I hear those Pokemon were called Alphas. I wonder how is it a Pokemon like that showed up in modern-day Lumios. I couldn't begin to guess. What do you think, bud? It's the Hisui region. Ominous or what? Either way, you really came through. Emma has an eye for help. With someone like you looking out for Lumios, it'll be fine if even more Alphas show up, right? Man, you think this guy should report it to, like, experts or something? No, I just own this giant bunny now. Which, I should just, like, start using it, right? Boom ba dum 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 dum. Boom ba dum 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 dum. Ha 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 ha. You picked Totodile for nostalgia. Silver was your first Pokemon game. You're debating for Totodile or Tepig? Well, you know. I just saw Totodile and I knew the choice was clear. I have like 3 Totodile plushies. I could have had a 4th one if I had remembered to pre-order this game. But I think the plushie you get from the Pokemon Center is just one of the ones you can just buy. And if not, I could probably just buy it online. If it is one of the ones you can buy, I probably already have it. There's so much fungus in here. If Pokemon work for me, do they get my salary? That is an ethical question that you need to take up with the Pokemon League. I mean, like, think about that one photographer who left his camera out and then a monkey took a picture. And then the court ruled that, like, you can't take the credit if the monkey took the picture. And then people are using it to, like, apply to, like... The law says that you can't take claim to make something if something non-human made it. So it's like, they're using that rule to apply towards AI. Like, you can't claim that you made something if AI made it. And that's so funny. I love that. I should just, like, use that as justification. To just say that nothing ever made with AI is actually, like, owned. There's a fungus among us. That court case made it all the way to the Supreme Court. It sure did. Hi, you're tall. Don't you feel awfully low when the party ends? The cure for that is to hold another party. I agree. Too bad I'm too antisocial. Feeding wild Pokemon. Clothes! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They got holograms. I want fashion. Look at that, you get a haircut. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. Look at that big old coat. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, it's the song! Oh, it's the song! Oh my god, it's here! I like the coat. Does it come in different colors? They knew. Oh, the beanie though. I like how the beanie has like a little tuft at the end. They knew that this song was already perfect, so they decided not to change a single thing about it. The greatest case title, Naruto versus Slater. Wait, was the monkey named Naruto? I love that. Booby-doo-doo-doo-be-dee-dee. Port chance. Look at these pants. Ah, a skirt. Looks like a kilt. Belted romper. Yo, it's that one video game with the Monokuma, belted romper. Gotta spend my money wisely. I only have like 10,000. Have you considered selling pretty feathers and get some pretty fashion instead? Okay, I think that does confirm that the pretty feathers and mushrooms are only for selling then. There's so much stuff. Femboy time, you know it. Like, if they're gonna let me, why not? I'm just gonna be fashionable. Haha, beanie. Ooh, satchel? Fleece satchel? Is it made of wooloo? Simple studs? That's me, I'm a simple stud. Oh, you can change the color! Yo, I'm gonna get blue to be just like my hero, Eric Tomizawa from Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite. Infinite Winfinite. When I cosplayed Eric Tomizawa during Anime Expo, I got these little clip-on earrings, and I'm like, man, these hurt. These hurt, and they kept falling off. Short shorts. Love that the clothes aren't gender locked. That's so cool. Really, more games should be like that, because it's like, when you saw the clothing options in Pokemon Sun and Moon, it was just so depressing if you picked the guy character. Well, hello, you're Emma's new helper, I take it. Well, okay then, let me get right to my request. You see, I'm terribly interested in Pokemon evolution. You're familiar with how Pokemon evolve, yes? They transform and grow by getting EXP points, becoming closer to their trainers, all sorts of ways. Most taken by the ones that require items. Thunderstone. There's one unfortunate problem. I have to bring her a Pikachu, don't I? I don't have a single Pokemon that requires a Thunderstone. Wow. I actually looked this up, like, Thunderstone is like the least useful stone of all the evolution stones in Gen 1. Like, in Gen 1, the only things that evolve by Thunderstone are Jolteon and Raichu. That's it. That's it. I looked it up. I think that's correct. It's like, and you know, nobody evolves their Pikachu. They wanted to be just like Ash and be like, oh, but I gotta keep Pikachu cute forever. And then that's how Pikachu is now. The mascot for all time and eternity. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'll make a Jolteon, because there's otherwise I'll never have any use for this Thunderstone. Firestone at least like has Flareon. It has Arcanine. I think there's one other thing that evolves with a Firestone. Can't remember right now. But like, Thunderstone is like the least used stone in all of Gen 1. Seems a Pokemon called Pikachu be what I need. Please give me a Pikachu! Oh, so I just like give you a Pikachu like forever? Hey, those things are hard to come by, ma'am. Oh, that sweater looks nice. Kinda like that. Look at the Christmas coat. The fur coat and turtleneck set. I wish I could wear pants with this. I like the two-tone frog button. Kind of like an Asian-inspired jacket. I kind of like that, too. Navy and black. Can I get like navy and white? No. I gotta like make sure what I buy is really what I want. I only have so much money. Which Pokemon does the new protagonist have? Sprigatito, right? Grass Kitty?
Sprigatito. Sprigatito. Sprigatito.
Wow, this is so French. Wide pants. I like the overalls. Look at that. I can be Mario. Let's go. Wahoo. Bing bing. Bing bing wahoo. I am the Mario. Sandris, thank you for the raid.
Not the zombies.
Where are the zombies?
Where are the zombies?
No, don't bring them here. What have you done? You've doomed us all. How's it going? How is the Resident Evo? Have you played it before? Are you playing it for the first time? I like Resident Evil 1. Both the original and the remake. The remake's a great game. The original is just so funny. I think more people should give original RE1 a chance. It's just hard to come by. Suede long boots. I kind of like the boots. First playthrough? Whoa, congratulations. How far'd you get? Furthest you've gotten, huh? Bienvenue dans notre salon. Oh, we can do the bangs separately from the hair? That's cool. You cannot change the bangs for this hairstyle? Come on! I want to be like Daisuke Jigen. Man, there's a lot of options. Da 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 ba da 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 ba ba da ba ba da da da. You can't change the bangs for this one either? Whatever, that's fine. Color blocking? Oh! Look at that, you can dye your bangs. If only I wasn't colorblind. I'm gonna be edgy and just be Shadow the Hedgehog. Dare me to do a chat? Violet and Scarlet, how about that? Kinda like the Scarlet, actually. Separate color bangs. This is the most fashionable Pokemon to date. Clearly. RE1 Remaster still static camera angles. You don't know you can do the, I'm assuming you know. I'm assuming you know you can change the controls to be not tank controls. Just making sure you know. But yeah, they definitely mess people up, and that's the reason there were tank controls in the first place. It's just something that you have to get used to. Because, you know, however they change the controls, you gotta have the camera angles. ZA is pretty fun. I finally got fashion. This is the one goal I wanted to do on stream today. I wanted to get to fashion. Oh, but purple looks good, though. Oh, but purple, though. I'll go purple. Go violet. What's a Baelish? I don't understand these words. There's so many options. There's so many options. Eyebrow shape? Gotta go thick. Amazing. Actually amazing. It's everything I've wanted out of hair in a Pokemon game. Cost $3,000 to cut my hair. Wow, what a ripoff. I'm styling though. I'm styling though. I was kinda eyeing that coat. Honestly, I like the coat. Look at that. I just wish... Does it come in different colors? It does! Okay. Okay, here we go. Dark brown navy? I'm deciding between black and green. I think I'm going with black and green, actually. That's it. But then I need a different hat. Wait. I could put on a white beanie. Let's go. Yeah. Just like I'm wearing right now. Perfect. Imagine being the person who just wants to collect every clothing option in this game. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Mutton boots. Mutton. Do. Post-stream food. Thanks for the raids, Andres. Get some post-stream stuff done, and thank you for coming on by. Hope you have a lot more fun with Resident Evil next time you play. If the clothing item says set at the end, you can mix and match the colors with any item that is in the same set as long as you own it. Oh! Interesting. So you're saying if I buy, like, these two, I can, like, change the pants with the shirt? That's cool. Game of the year, just for the fashion. Wonderful. Wow. Well, I only have enough money to buy one right now. I can't commit to it. I can't commit to it when it's like, I don't know what exact color I want yet. Chat, help me with fashion. I'm not very fashionable. Oh, there was a beret. Gotta have a beret while you're in France. Oh well. Do. The sweater vest, be a complete nerd. I kind of wish all these clothes options were in one store. No, I gotta go with the two-tone. The two-tone just spoke to me. Honestly, Green Navy. Yeah. There you go. The puffy sleeves you don't like? I like them. I think as somebody that lives in California, I'm just jealous of people that get to wear, like, sweaters outside with, like, big old sleeves and look all cozy and warm. I live in SoCal, like, I only get to wear sweaters, like, 1 month out of the year. And even then, like, because I'm so used to sweaters only being needed indoors when it's cold inside, it's like, it doesn't feel like something I wear outside. And it's just a shame. Oh, I need to sell some things. Bulk sell. Can I just, like, do everything? Do. Ba da 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 na na. Oh my god, best Pokemon game ever. You have a bulk sell option. That's never been a thing before. I can afford so much now. What if I buy that kilt? Turns out we're back in Pokemon Scotland. Pokemon Scotland and violence. Somebody trademark that right now. Pokemon Scotland and violence. What version are you getting? I want the gloves. Give me the gloves from here. No, I thought they were like fingerless gloves. Dang. Was there a fashion store I missed? No. Boom, ba-dum, da-dum. I'm just making one more pass to see if I want any pants. There's the skinny jeans, but like I'm already wearing skinny jeans. No, unless they have fingerless gloves, I think I'm good. All right, let's go. What was my objective? Like I just been playing this game for like what, an hour and a half already. I just got distracted by the fashion. This is the entire stream, y'all. What was my objective? Use for an evolution stone. Right, I just need to give that lady a Pikachu. I'll take a Pikachu. Wonderful. You were close. Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. I'll give her like the worst Pikachu. This one. Sending Pikachu to Tracy. You know what was always like wild, fascinating to me? That like the Pokemon anime replaced Brock with Tracy, and then Brock brought back Brock, and then left both Brock and Misty, but like that just meant Tracy was just randomly existent for no reason. Take good care of boys. Or bois. Whoa! Thanks for the chickens. Welcome to the family, son. Welcome to the family, Pikachu. As a little nice Mewtwo gift, allow me to use this Thunderstone. I have forced this Pikachu to grow up. Goodness me, Pikachu evolved into Raichu. Let's see what sort of Pokemon Raichu is, shall we? According to my Pokedex, it sucks. It stores up electricity inside itself and turns so aggressive that it may attack its trainer. Well, don't look at me. No refunds. Gosh, well I know the Thunderstone isn't the only stone that makes Pokemon evolve. There are plenty of others to find. Thanks for your help. Give Emma my regards. Emma! I return. Got some good food, Xandris? What you get? Brains, because you're a zombie now after you got infected with the T-virus? Uh-oh. We just spent a lot of time buying clothes. Best thing to do in this game, honestly, hands down. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Is that even the same? Oh, there's even more clothing stores. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I gotta check the other clothing stores real quick. Chicken sandwich? How dare you? How dare you? Not anybody I know, right? Right? I hope not. Chicken! Honey mustard, thin pretzels with some mild cheddar dipping sauce. I am hungry. I have been made hungry by this information. You all know that the #1 goal in my stream is to make you all hungry. So, if you make me hungry, that's just revenge. And I will not stand for this, okay? I'll sit down. Thank you very much. Whoa. I kind of like how there's, like, Asian-inspired clothing in this. I never expected. I know I just bought that sweater, but, like, dang. Da, 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 da. Whoa, nice sweater pattern. Pattern pullover. Da, 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 da. Most of your money in this game goes to clothes. There's nothing better. Honestly, nothing better. Tube top! You can get a tube top! That's great. That's wonderful. Kind of wish there was better pants options though. Poke ear knit beanie. Gengar black. Gengar's purple. What do you mean Gengar black? I like the Pikachu one. That's cute. 20,000. This is a ripoff. Oh, the clothes are so expensive here. It's one of those places where if you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Pattern Trilby headphones. Oh, I was hoping you could wear the headphones around your neck, though. Ooh, the square satchels are nice. Little phone wallet, back when people carried around their iPods. Most of the games in Sword and Shield have pretty meh pan options. Yeah, pretty much. That's why, like, for the longest time, I was using the female characters in Pokemon. But, when I saw that this game had really good fashion options regardless of your gender, I'm like, hell yeah. I can be a used car salesman. These both scream used car salesman. Where's the normal suits? Skinny jeans. Ooh, I like how they're like the poison pattern, but also look like pre-ripped jeans. Distressed blue. That's cool. I like that. Leather beret? You can make berets out of leather? Cool glasses. Are these the only glasses you can get? That is some 80s fashion. A little bit. Is that cargo pants? It is cargo pants! Cargo pants? No, cargo road. You can only get black or white cargo pants? What? I was excited, now I'm not. I mean, you can get the zigzag ones, but eh. Oh, there's more stores. I think all the salons are the same. Cargo pants, cargo pants, cargo. Oh, trench coat. Yo, those are cool. Oh, it's so expensive though. I'll have to come back later. Yeah, fingerless gloves. 3 finger gloves at least. I will get. I'll get the black ones. They seem to go with everything. For now. For now. Haven't really found any pants that speak to me though. I think I'm good for now. Yeah, oh, I like that pullover though. For now. We'll have to come back later. I'm still using the default pants, but I'm like, it's good enough. Making it hard to wait for a Switch 2 to play this. Remember, this game's on Switch 1 as well. You can just play the original version. I need to look up, can you like transfer your save file from Switch 1 to Switch 2? Pokemon Legends DA Switch 1 to Switch 2 save file. Da, 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 da. Yes. Yes, apparently, from what people are saying, the save file is compatible. So yeah, you can just start playing on the Switch 1, and then when you get a Switch 2, you just transfer your save file and you're good to go. That's good. That's good. That's how they should do it. For a long time, like, the Pokemon... Seems like Pokemon was really, like, extra careful about how they manage your save files. Really, it doesn't really matter all that much. Bo-do-do-do-do. Da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Shib-bib-a-doo. Da-da-da-da-da. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. You know what? I think I'm realizing something. I think when it's one of those games that has a Switch 2 edition that is like an upgrade pack, I think, does that guarantee that the save file is compatible between Switch 1 and 2? Trubbish. Wow, I got it. Yeah, because Pokemon Legends ZA is one of those games with like an upgrade pack. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, they use the upgrade pack and you can just transfer your save file. I think the same is true of Pokemon, or the same is true of Sonic Crossworlds Racing. It's also an upgrade pack game. More on your budget right now than a Switch 2. Yeah. Nintendo did something cool. For once. For once recently. Thank you. Thank you for clapping. Wow, I did it. They did something where you can use your eShop balance to buy things off of the Nintendo Online Store. So, like, if you buy all of those, like, eShop gift cards that, like, Newegg and all those other online stores sell, sometimes they sell it for, like, 10% off. You can just get, like, $450 worth of eShop gift cards for only $400. And then it's just like, oh, I saved $40, $4, I saved $45 on a Nintendo Switch 2. That's cool.
You took care of every side mission? Wow, that's amazing! Thanks for your help!
You're interested right now in Kirby Air Riders. I keep hearing people talk about those directs, and apparently they're pretty cool. People are like, well, only Sakurai could make me want to watch an hour presentation of a game that I don't want to play. I do want to check it out. I honestly never got into Kirby Air Ride. I never played it. I never owned it. But I'm down to learn it. You watched the direct, didn't think it was possible to be any more excited. Let's go. You know what else got announced recently? Halo Campaign Evolved. The game is called Campaign Evolved. Wow, they're remaking Halo 1 again. Technically, they never remade it, they just remastered it. But I'm like, hey, it makes sense. They're finally like getting the team acquainted with Halo. You know, 343, the company that's been making Halo games and people have not been super jazzed about them. I don't know what Microsoft's doing with Halo right now. I'll play it, but like, if it's made with AI assets, I will not. I've heard people saying that like it might be made with AI, but there's no like confirmation yet. I knew you'd have no problem handling all those cases. We wrapped up our discussion while you were on the job too. Is it a case? Well, so I'm looking for someone. That's the reason I came to Lumios, and it's what Emma's looking into for me. I'll tell you about it another time. So Emma, what do you think? Manok's got real promise, right?
Yeah, you scouted a gem of a trainer, Tawny. In fact, I may just ask him for help the next time a tricky side mission comes in. As thanks for your work today, I'll share some info with you that all that Lumios trainer should know. Also, nice drip. Thank you for buying clothes. It helps the economy. I'm assuming a trainer of your skills is already familiar with Pokemon evolution, right?
I know all about it.
Some Pokemon can evolve.
I already know all about it. Why are you explaining it to me again? There's an evolution that transcends all of her. It's called
Mega Evolution! Probably be faster if you see it for yourself instead of having me explain it. Come join me up front, won't you, Manok? Come on, let's follow Emma outside.
We're just gonna leave this Esper in here. You sit tight, buddy. Romp. You thought there were only 3 Halo games. Don't forget Reach. There are 4 Halo games. That's it. That's all. I wonder what Emma's got in store for you.
You know, I saw your battle last night, but I'd like to judge your strength for myself. How about it? Will you battle me?
Let me prepare. Let me stack the odds. Let me give my Pokemon steroids. I have so many Pokemon now. I can fight her with literal garbage. Banacle. I feel like this is my team for now. Wow.
Pokemon battles help you understand what kind of trainer your opponent is. If you want to learn about Mega Evolution, then show me your true strength.
Show me your power. You forgot to remember reach. You did not objective survive. Morgan. Welcome on in, Twilight. How you doing? This song is loud. How's the volume? This battle theme is randomly loud. I forgot to teach this one mudslide. Oh well. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo. Can I not use potions in the middle of battle? I can. Oh, nobody told me my fletchling was able to evolve. Could have evolved it before this fight.
It's not that I underestimated you. It's just that you're even stronger than I imagined.
Yeah, you know, Emma, I think I am stronger than a one Mareep team. Just saying. Twyla's okay, getting ready for travel to your Halloween party, hanging with friends. Sounds okay. Nice! Have a fun time, Twyla. You have a costume? I was wondering what my costume would be if I actually went to a Halloween party. I don't think I have one because I'm not popular. But if I did, I think I would go as Daisuke Jigen from Lupin the Third because I was just like thinking about Lupin the Third again because I was shown a mod for Sonic Crossworlds that replaces Joker with Lupin. And I'm like, give me the Jigen mod, hell yeah.
Thanks for the great battle. I can tell you the type of trainer that I like.
Excuse me? That you like? You like me? Wow.
Here, I'll heal up your hardworking Pokemon. The lazy ones can get shit. The Mareep I found in battle can evolve into a Pokemon called Flaffy, which then can evolve into Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos, you're up next. Come on out.
Don't make me battle that. Mega Ampharos?
With my Keystone and Ampharos' Mega Stone, we can Mega Evolve. Let's go, Ampharos! It's a Mega Evolution time!
Oh, that's right, your haunted doll costume. You finished it yesterday. Nice. Heck yeah, Twyla. You don't have to show it off if you don't feel comfortable, but I'm sure it's great. Amp! Twig's doing Adventure Brothers group costume? Ooh. Can someone do a group costume with me for Lupin the Third? I want to be Daisuke Jigen. I can wear a fedora and a suit and hold a gun because I'm American.
Mega Evolution surpasses the limits of evolution to power up Pokemon even further. Because when a Pokemon Mega evolves, its moves also get more powerful. That said, pushing the limits of evolution means a Pokemon can't stay Mega evolved forever. It'll die! See, we gotta try and get that good at using Mega Evolution too. Mega Evolution's amazing. We'll find a way into your life just like Hotel Z did. I already played Pokemon XY. Come on. If you see a black four-legged Pokemon around, be sure to let me know. Umbreon? Blade, nice third. Get in touch if there's any movement with the case. Beeba-doobie.
This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Manok Rank Y. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You're about to...
yeah. You're about to face Trainer Yvonne, Rank Y. Alright, I can't wait to fight Trainer, Gian next. Wow. Da-da-da. I like how it stole my photo from back then. You got pinged by the ZA Royale app? I guess you know who your next opponent is. Battle zone time. Bum 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 bum. Beep boop. Routes can fly? Since when? Ba-da-na-na-na-na. Oh, so bright. Fletchender. Look at that bird. Look at that bird. I like when birds have the little, like, spike on their head they go back. That's nice. Let it evolve. I like that phrasing. Looks like Marith is all about to evolve. Let it evolve. See if I care. Let them eat cake. Wonderful. I'm level 10. When did that happen? Oh my god, there's so many TMs. Shibbity boop. Alright, I got a lot of TMs to use now. Let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Teach Rock Smash. I just need a fighting type move on somebody. I have fire type. Ooh, okay. Ice Fang on Totodile is probably a good idea. I want to replace Tackle. Oh, but it has a high cooldown time. Cooldown time instead of PP is such an interesting difference. But I think the power trade-off is worth it. And just having an ice move, because that is useful. Shadow Claw, Ghost type move. Do 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 do. Whirlpool. No. Dun 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 dun. Wonderful. Can I use this taxi? No, it's fake. Fluffy! A little fluffy sheep. Well. Reminds me of the Johnny song for Chrono Trigger. Oh, not the Johnny song, but like the song from that factory area. Not the factory area, but like the wasteland area. Heard something about Lupin? Yeah, we're in French. We're in France. Gotta talk about Arsène Lupin. But also, I was just saying, like, if I were to make a Halloween costume this year, I would like to be Daisuke Jigen. I just have this feeling. I just want to. For some reason, visiting graveyards perks me right up, which is so out of character for me. Yeah, look at her eyes, just like wide open. I wish you could change your eyes. That is such a random sentence to say. I wish you could change your eyes. Just like exchange them out for the day. Like I'll use my my party eyes, my going out eyes. I have special eyes, my brand. Alright, what's my objective? Do we just like wait for the night? Gala Challenger's ticket. I can't fight until night. Guess I'll just go to my objective marker. Cold blimey! Oh, there's more side quests. Neat. Restaurant La Wow. La Meow Meow Wow. I'm guessing I need to unlock these Pokemon centers before I can fast travel to them. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm just like chilling. If nothing else, this is a nice game to chill with, I think. I said that was my objective. Back to Wild Area 1. Do I have to exit these wild areas through the gates? I think so. Even the basketball court is actually just a Pokemon arena. Come on, does nobody play regular sports in this world? You think they have like Pokemon sport leagues? Like they clearly play soccer, football, right? Because like that Cinderace is a football player. Unless it's just a Pokemon that plays a sport that doesn't exist. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you know, that's what I will miss. Because this game doesn't have gyms. They won't have the, like, the thing that, this theme that, the leitmotif that they have now. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 dum, dum, da, dum, dum, da, 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 da. Say what you will about Sword and Shield. The gym theme is just my favorite. It just hypes you up so much, and then the sound of the crowd cheering though, like they're at a sports ball game. It's just so silly to me. Blade hates Totodile. I don't hate him. He just ate my pizza. Don't worry, there's plenty of pizza to go around. It's not like elementary school where the teacher is only able to afford one pizza. Man, have you ever? That's how I knew that my school was poor. That like the teacher was like, "Oh, we're having a pizza party day. I'm using my own pocket money because the school doesn't give me funds to do this. I will buy one pizza, everybody share." And like by random, the teacher like did it by random lottery who gets to do the pizza, who gets the pizza first. And like even though you would think they'd like count out the number of slices first, but like even though I was like dead last and there was just like no pizza left, and I'm like I waited all this time and I didn't get any pizza. Like why did you get my hopes up like this? This is terrible. My disappointment is immense and my day is ruined. Like I'm just a little kid, I want a pizza. I just will never forget that betrayal in my life. Honestly. Just one of those things where you just why? Why didn't you count it beforehand? You knew how many students were there. You knew how many slices were in the pizza. How did it not work out? Until high school, that's how it worked. You're lucky your teachers did them rarely so they could afford multiple pies. Yeah. Poor teacher. And like I didn't get pizza and the teacher was like, I guess there's just not pizza. Like, what do you mean there's just not pizza? You're the one that provided it. My sibling in Christ. You are the one that controls the amount of pizza. I do not control the rate at which lobsters die. Don't teachers in the States make like minimum wage? Yup. If even that. The education system is underfunded. Welcome to the education system in the United States. Fun schools, people. Your limited understanding understanding of U.S. public schools is from TV and movies. Yeah. Like, you know those movies where, like, it's like the inner city kids and they're, like, really mean to all the teachers, and then they have to, like, hire this tough teacher to be, like a military-style, like, commander. And then, like, even they fail, and they have to, like, switch to, like, a teacher that really understands these kids. That's truth in television sometimes. I didn't actually go to school in Los Angeles, though. I grew up in a town elsewhere in Southern California. But I sure as heck knew that my hometown was poor. Bum, ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I need a battle ticket. I can't challenge them until then. Where's the battle zone? I don't have a ticket. I can't challenge you. Wow, I don't even get a cutscene. Alright, well that's how you know I finally reached the actual gameplay loop. Alright, where is the battle zone? It's here. There are people in Canada that want to make it more like the States. Oh, no, no, no. Bonus cards! Additional points. Immediately knock out unaware Pokemon with your first blow? Man, how am I going to do that? Rise Metal? There's so many things now. Ooh, someone's got a Fennekin. Yeah, an unassuming fire type. Do we even have a grass type Pokemon? Excuse me? Land hits with grass type? Land grass type hit moves? We got Badoo. Not really high level though. Oh, can I like sort these? Can I sort my boxes? I mean, I don't have to kill things with grass type moves. I just have to land grass type hits, right? Probably the Skiddos. Probably the Skiddos are my best bet. I think. Got Bellsprouts. I never really used Bellsprout all that much, to be honest. Because Bellsprout was in, I think, exclusive to Pokemon Red. And I always played the secondary versions of Pokemon games. That was always my thing. It's like Bellsprout was always so elusive to me. Oh yeah! Oh, but I didn't knock it out. I'm never gonna do that, dude. Funnelby! What does growth do? Special attack and special attack? Yeah, baby! Nice. I don't think I'm gonna do that first blow thing. It seems hard. At least at my current level. Start battle before your opponent spots you. I can do that one. I'm gonna star you. Yo, I can't wait till I see a Mega Star me. That's gonna be so hilarious. I think that Star you is gonna see me. I don't know where its eyes are, but it's gonna see me. Do I have a better electric type move? Can you not learn Thunder Fang? It can't. Well, dang. We're gonna have to make do with Thundershock, I guess. Hell yeah! I did it! I just run up and murk their Pokemon when they're not looking. That's so hilarious. Aw, yeah. We need a Totodile with shades like we had a Squirtle Scud. I watched a YouTube video essay the other day about, like, how Pokemon used to be a lot more Japanese, and that's true. Like, early Pokemon anime had so many more, like, just, like, Japanese celebrations and whatnot, jelly-filled donuts. And now it's just more generic. Because they know the localizers are gonna have a tough time otherwise. Chat, have you ever had French food? There used to be a really, really fancy, like, Michelin star French restaurant. Well, obviously they're all around Los Angeles if you know where to look, but, like, I used to know one that I've been to, and there's this thing in Los Angeles called Dine LA, where every once in a while, there's a week where a bunch of restaurants do just like a week where they have like these special meal deals. And then this Michelin star French restaurant did it. And I had this like really freaking delicious like chicken dish with like this tomato sauce and like pearl onions, and like I will never forget that flavor. It was amazing, and I wish I could go there again, but the restaurant like left. I don't know, it went out of business or something, which is crazy for a Michelin star restaurant to do. But I always thought I'd take someone there, you know, on a date. Now that I finally have a girlfriend, I can't do it. No! I guess I'll have to find a different French restaurant. Fulminata, welcome on in. Haha, Filipino ManokAdobo. Yeah, that's me. So many people like just recognized that my name was a Filipino food when I was at TwitchCon last week. I didn't go to TwitchCon, I was just around it. But like, I realized I didn't even tell this story on stream. I think I did, but I didn't like show the photo. When I went to TwitchCon, I met up with Cap and Coco Charms, and we had lunch, and that was cool. And then afterwards, I just stopped by this card store, right? Because I felt like, we're around here, and I wanted to go to a card store during this trip. There's one like a block away. Let me just go check it out, and then I can say goodbye to say goodbye to Matt. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's a line going out the door. What's going on? And little did I know that the voice actress of Aerith from Final Fantasy VII Remake, Brianna White, was doing a signing. She was doing a signing at the card store, and I was totally not prepared for that at all. Like, if I had known, I would have brought one of my Aerith Gainsborough cards from Final Fantasy VII Remake. and I would have brought it to San Diego with me. Unfortunately, I did not. But because I was at a card store, I just like looked through all of their like the little inventory thing, and I'm like, I would like to have any card that has Aerith on it. And then boom, bam, I got Eject. 4 mana bounce spell. That is, I don't think I will ever use this card in Commander. I don't know. I mean, like, there's actual bounce. There's bounce from MTG. That's just what? Blue, I think? Or is it Boomerang? Boomerang is just blue, right? Move target permanent to its owner's hand. Actually, Boomerang is even better. Man, Eject kind of sucks. Like, yeah, I can trip, but that's worth 1 extra mana at most. Do I really want a 3 mana before the cantrip bounce? And it can't be countered? Like, who's gonna counter a bounce spell? Like, really? I don't know. But it was the only card that had Aerith on it, so I got it signed. I had to pay $70 for that. Man, getting autographs at a freaking... Dawn's approaching. But Dawn is from Pokemon Gen 4. Yeah, baby! Hannah the Courier set up Little Leo. Beat-a-doo. Why is Brianna still on screen? Get out of here. The extra mana doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh my god, a victory gift. Lemonade, thank you. Wow. I need one more win. I like how they brought the stealth mechanic to trainer battles for this game. It's kind of silly. Yo, that girl has cool eyebrows. Wow. Pretty good. Aw, yeah. I got my ticket, baby. Shibbity-bop-boop-bop-boop-beep. Oh, but I need to get to the challenge area before I run out of time. Go. Maggie's not gonna eject to a fancy French dinner. Yeah, if I could find one. I'll need to find one. Go! I need a challenge! I don't have to wait another day-night cycle just to continue the story. Oh god, no. Oh no, I left the wrong way. Used to play a deck that recalled your creatures to abuse on-summon effects. Yeah, that's a valid deck. Oh, come on! How dare you! Iku says, how am I liking the game? The game's fun. This is a nice little change up to the Pokemon's formula. It feels a lot more dynamic. It feels a lot more fast. Oh, I'm still fighting? I was ready to peace out. I got away. I just escaped a trainer battle. I didn't think that was still allowed. Day is breaking. I can feel it. Can I just like fast travel here? I can! Like, I am not in any condition to fight. But that's what potions are for. Ooh, Totodile can evolve? Yes, please. Thanks for the hydrate. Also, Yellow Pikachu, what's up? Have I caught this? No, I have not caught Magmar yet, unfortunately. That's what you meant by the butt, right? Gengar? Magmar? Magmar with a butt on its forehead. Go, 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 go! Hop! You certainly took your time. Let's get on with our promotion match already. I'm ready for you. Our baby grew up so fast. Challenger tickets verified. When do I get a new phone skin? I'm a busy adult with a lot going on, so I hope we can wrap this up fast. And you're just like standing outside at 4 a.m. getting challenged by 13-year-olds at Pokemon. I'll crush you nice and quick. When I reach rank A, I'm going to have Lumio City hold a marathon, which is why I intend to race through this promotion match in record time. Miku's still on vacation. I hope you're enjoying California while you still have time. What have you been doing in Sacramento? I don't know any theme parks up in there. I have taxes and mortgages to do as a kid. I'm fighting in water. That's a Spritzy. Aw, shoot. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Be-doop, be-doop, be-doop. Nice, 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 nice. Swirlix, what type is that? Can I just like Pokédex this thing? Is it an ice type? I don't think so. Booby-doo. Come on, give me your last Pokemon. Give me your last Pokemon. I don't want to go home a loser. I want to go home a winner. You have a day job. Get some sleep. Vivian. Light screen, huh? A bold move. A very bold move. Too bad I'm gonna peck you to death. Honestly, I should take a page out of her book. I should go to sleep before work. Haha, good thing it's Friday. I didn't win? Great, now I feel awful. What did the ground chickpea ball say to the other ground chickpea ball who was a doctor? Said, Doc, I feel awful. I'm just so annoyed at how hard it is to run freely around Lumios with all the wild zones. Oh, time to jog through every street in the city to take my mind off this mortifying loss. You love trainers who are some average person with a day job. That'd be us if Pokemon were real. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the one thing that, like, is realistic about Pokemon, where, like, why is it just this random 10-year-old kid becomes a Pokemon master, and then all these adults who have been, like, clearly around Pokemon most of their lives are not? Well, it's because the adults are too busy doing their jobs and stuff. And the kids actually have time to train Pokemon during the day. Like, I am realizing this more and more, like, I, an adult with a day job, have just, like, so much less time than friends of mine who are still in their 20s, and they're, like, either they barely have a job that requires them to do, like, do much outside of their work hours, or, like, they're still doing, like, grad school or something. Well, that doesn't give you much time either. But, like, the point is, like, after their daytime obligations are over, they're just free. And I remember when I used to be like that. And now it's just like, I'm on call for work, and I'm like, I'm on call right now. I could get, like, an alert right now that would require me to, like, do stuff for work. It's happened during stream before. and I've just like had to leave the stream running on a BRB for an hour while I fixed it. Man, your victory is confirmed. I'm rank X for xylophone. You've been promoted to rank X. Congrats on your promotion. Let's head back to Hotel Z, shall we? I'm sorry, I'm rank X now. I need to go to Hotel X. There was a legendary in my neighborhood, but I was stuck doing TPS reports in triplicate. Miku hasn't done much. Got to babysit your niece, go to drinking to do Halloween bars, eat lots of food. Street vendor, bacon wrapped hot dog, chicken sandwich tacos, and street tacos. Oh, street tacos in California. Hell yeah. I had the opportunity to go to a taco stand today, but like, I decided not to. Because like, one, I'm on a diet, and then two, I'm just like, nah, I'll just eat what I have. I have food in the house. I should just eat it. All right, time to celebrate your promotion. Is Naveen not back yet? I've asked you more than once to please send word when you want us to gather. Sorry, we weren't trying to leave you out. Sorry, we weren't trying to leave you out or anything. We just forgot. We know you always turn up one way or another when Team MZ's getting together, Naveen. That's a very pretty excuse, but I'd rather you just admit you forgot to get in touch. Just send it to the group Discord. That's why we have it. Again, you only ever send memes. Well, I know how to make it up to you. How about we go enjoy the tasty dinner I made? Oh boy, more volcano curry. Woohoo! I thought I smelled your famous cooking, your amazing cooking, Tani. You sure did. Come on, let's dig in. There's that booger again. Battle zone deactivated. I get less money doing the battle zones than I do collecting random mushrooms off the ground. You had Tahitian treat for the first time? What is Tahitian treat? Wow. The next day. I remember when I had freedom. Morning! Congratulations again on your promotion. Hey, Manok, question for you. Why didn't you join Team MZ? I was forced to. I see your instant curiosity about new people has been activated. Well, don't you want to know more about him, seeing how he's cheering it up in the ZA Royale? So, why'd you join Team MZ? For Tawny, for Lumios. For my low battery. Very admirable. But she ain't gonna kiss you, bro. What? Bit different from your reason, huh, Naveen? Leave me out of this, please. Wanna know why Naveen joined Team MZ? This is an invasion of privacy. I like that. Come on, we're all on the same team here. I'm not particularly interested in all of your business, and I wish you'd stay out of mine. Fine, here's what we'll do. You two have a Pokemon battle, and you'll have to spill the tea if Manok wins. Uh-oh, they're injecting more modern slang. Why would you suggest that? You know that battling isn't my forte. Isn't that why you're on the team? Your partner Pokemon must be itching for a battle, right? Even so. Okay, it's settled. Out to the courtyard, you two. I never agreed to this. Why do I even bother? Reaching rank W. Let's get that dub. Does anybody else with a Switch 2 have this thing where, like, no matter how long I leave my Switch 2 and controllers plugged into it, the controllers don't charge all the way. Like, I bring them off of the console and it says that they're like still like they're only like 60% charged. What's up with that? Eden won't let this go until we put it to bed. I suppose I'll battle you. But make no mistake, I'm gonna give it my all, because I don't like to talk about my life. You ready? I am. Scraggy, everyone, let's do this! You noticed that too. That pro tag is low-key a Skibbity Rizzler, Ohio 6'7". They're set to stop charging after a certain time. I would imagine they're designed to like not charge too fast, so that they preserve their life. Oh my god! You have a Sableye, man. Don't be silly. I don't know. I would imagine there should be like a setting to be like, hey, you would rather have your controllers always charged just in case you're gonna use them. And for all I know, the original Switch probably does this too, but because I usually use the Pro controller with the Switch, I haven't noticed it. And I'm trying to use the Joy-Con 2s because they have the, like, you know, the new features and whatnot. Gotta make sure Ralph gets EXP. When the Switch 2 launched, they said the battery indicator was not accurate. They released a guide to correct it. Maybe it also affects controllers. Maybe. You really want to get to know me this badly? I'm just being forced to. Nothing against you, man. I like how Lita's just like in the background, staying safe over there. Why am I not like able to attack? Come on. Talix, the trainer design. Naveen? He's pretty cool. I believe they said that he's the one who made the costume design for the rest of the team. And I'm out here just like throwing away his jacket so that I can just use this sweater I bought. I like his tie. I just realized his tie is like a doublade or a hone edge. I think that's what it's going for. I lost. No surprise given your track record in the Royale. Suppose I could stand to learn a thing or two from this. Maybe I'll rethink Scraggy's moves. That's something to remember as your Pokemon grow. You'll need to teach them new moves every so often as they become able to learn them. Nice try, but changing the subject won't work. A promise is a promise. I'll spill the story for you. Here's the sitch. Naveen's grandma won't let him follow his dreams. Right, Naveen? She wanted me to concentrate on improving my test scores, but I was more interested in doing fashion sketches than academics. Still, she didn't have to go and throw away all my sewing equipment. Wow, that costs money! So you stormed out of the house and that's when you ran into Tani? Yes, she told me about Hotel Z and suggested using it as a studio of sorts. Screw you, Grandma. Look at that, he's cool designs, like Splatoon. Which is why you hang out here but still have to head home sometimes, huh? Look, I'm sorry, but there's something I just remembered I have to do. I'll see you later. Not cool, Grandma. He's a shy one, alright. I'm on my way out, too. There's a cafe I've been itching to check out. See ya.
Promotion match announcement for Trainer Manok. The opponent for your next promotion has been decided. You're
To face Trainer Zavi. Rank W. Let's get those dubs, baby. Oh, look at you. You are so trying hard to be the main character, but you are not. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if you could... If the people who you fought for ranks all had, like, fashion that you could get. What? Fashion makeover? Free clothes? I like free clothes, sure. You're free to change your clothing anytime you like, but I'll take my outfit back if you do. Sure. You know, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I feel like a Team Rocket member, but like cool. Another fashion triumph. You're sure to be the only one in Luminos with this chic and unique. It only lasts a day? What, did my clothes disintegrate like Cinderella? Come on. That's cool, though. Is Psyduck in this game? I don't know. I don't know. I just started playing. Welcome on in. Da-da-da-da. Look at Naveen's fashion and hair. Kid's destined for great things. Grandma's in the wrong, right? Doing all that without a sewing kit, without his sewing equipment. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I got a lot of balls now. Probably don't need them as much. I think I'm okay for now. Cool. Alright, next wild area, and it's time for battle time. I wanna get rank W by the end of the night, if possible. I think the game has got me in the gameplay loop finally. Ooh, look at that lion. Because I learned about side quests, I learned about main quests. I've got free reign, basically, of the town. Da-da-da-da-da. Murasaki Mao! Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Mao? Mao Mao. Chicka. Hey, Mao Mao. Why did I throw a Pokeball? What's going on? How's it going, Mao? What were you playing? How's life? How's the universe? How's everything? Pokemon Legends Zaza! Nice! I only barely started the other day. I only got my copy of the game recently. I actually accidentally have an extra copy of the game because I wasn't sure when I'd get it, and I ordered it from 2 different stores. And Amazon was like, sorry, we delayed your shipment. And I'm like, I guess I'll buy it from Best Buy. They'll tell me when they're shipping it. Long story short, I gotta return my extra copy to Best Buy. How you doing, Mal? How long have you been playing? Did you play it? Have you been playing the game since release? Rank W, huh? Go over here. Da 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 da. I just realized Wild Zone 5 is over here. You just got the rank C? Nice. Wait a minute, I'm only at rank W. I've only barely started. Wow. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying. Yeah. What's your favorite Pokemon on your team right now? I feel like this game is going to be interesting. It doesn't like... It's a lot more streamlined than your average Pokemon game, which I feel like is what people... Yo, you're the Z-Rank dude. Lumi Cab. I'm good. Well, that's cool. You actually meet the people you fought before. They're just in the town. I hear a Bellsprout. Okay. I always... Is that an alpha Bellsprout? Where it is. Oh my god, it is. Level 25! Yo, it's attacking me. It's attacking me. Oh! No, not that one. That one. I always confuse Bellsprout and Psyduck's battle cries because they both sound like diddle. Doo-doo. Oh, ba-na-na-na. Like the combat catching in this game. Yeah! I already knew to expect something like Pokemon Legends Arceus. But so far, this is feeling like a completely different game. It just happens to use similar mechanics. Like, yeah, you're catching Pokemon in the wild. You're you know, sneaking up on them and whatnot. But it doesn't seem like that much of a focus. Like, Legends Arceus really felt like you were out in the wild. Like, exploring the unknown. And here it's just like, yeah, there's Pokemon in Lumio City, why not? But it doesn't feel out of place. You know, Pokemon just live in the parks and whatnot. Ooh, Venipede. Oh, am I really gonna fight two at once? Has some close calls here and there. Yeah. This game really, like, has moments where, because of the real-time combat now, you gotta really manage your resources. Venipede, my beloved. Don't bite it, ew. I mean, I'm the one that told you to do that, but you didn't have to listen to me. Yo, this wild area is bigger than I thought. Sun's getting real low. Meow, 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 meow. Anything cool down here? Ooh. What are you? Whirlipede. $27. Good 7. Uh-oh. 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 Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Yeah, I know I got low battery. I need to run. We wish there was a button to tell our Pokemon to dodge. Certain moves fill that role. Yeah, I feel like there is some evolution that can still be done. Like, I don't mean to... Like, there are multiple things that can be true here. Like, there are people criticizing this game because, like, oh, because you can just... You can't position your Pokemon, it doesn't matter, like, oh, it's just the old battle system all over again. Like, not really. I need to get this before it teleports away. Yeah, look at that strategy. That works. I feel like there is some evolution that can still be done in the Pokemon battle system. But I think this is a nice, like, first step. Or, you know, at this point, second step. Dim-ba-da-bum. I don't know what it is with people right now, but they treat it like if Pokemon doesn't like completely change everything to exactly how I want it to be, they'll consider it a failed series. And like at the end of the day, it's Pokemon. It's not gonna change too much. I think, like, the fact that they're trying to change it up is pretty cool. Yeah. Need to nickname a Pokemon Low Battery. I probably could. Probably should. Probably would. Should I train a Venipede? The Scolipede out here? Not really sure what I want my Pokemon team to look like right now. I mean, Venipede's kind of cool. Evolves twice. Abra also evolves twice. I want to make Gardevoir my Psychic Pokemon though. So I got the Gardevoir right. I got the free one. I'm sitting pretty pretty with Fletchinder as my fire type and also my flying type. Like, Talonflame's a good Pokemon, honestly. Not sure how I feel about Bellsprout as grass type. But, like, right now, I'm solidifying Croconaw, Fletchinder, and routes in my team. Everything else I haven't had that much reason to use. Game Freak needs a bigger budget or something. They just need more time. That's what it really is. Like, that's the one thing that I feel like they could make very much better games if they just had the time to polish and refine and experiment. But because Pokemon's a big franchise, I've talked about this before, Pokemon is now like... Pokemon is franchise first, game second. Even though it started out as a game, and that just makes it weird. Battle Zone activated. This game still would have wowed me if you had something like this when you were a kid. Like, I think gamers, you know, gamers, right? Gamers. That's it. That's the end of the sentence. Just gamers, you know? As much as people say, like, oh, gameplay is king, I don't care about graphics. If a game just doesn't look pretty, they will just continuously shit on it no matter what anyway. It doesn't matter. That's like the one thing that we'll harp on over and over. I don't know. I think they are innovating. I think they are doing something new. I need to go to a battle zone. I'm freaking... Oh. I need to work up for the next rank. Here we go. Gamers. You like gamers better than gamers. Trudeau. The Bellsprout and Victory Bell. Yeah. I said it earlier, but I like them. I always like how James got eaten by his. Ooh, my Flaffy is dying. You know what? I think I should have bought some potions. It's alright. Flaffy. I don't really have ground type moves right now. Bellsprout's still probably the best to send out, though. Fiddle. Advantage! Ooh! Wonderful! Ooh, baby! Dude, I'm stocking up on healing items so you don't have to go to centers all the time. Yeah, it's very interesting that, like, the way this game is designed, because you're always in the same city. What's with all the electric types? I don't have ground type moves. Do I have a ground type TM? I have mud shot. Oh, here we go. I'll do it. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Oh man! Just turned around at the right time. I think I said it when I first played this game last time. I think this game has got the style down for what I want Pokemon to look like. Like, it's this middle ground between Sword and Shield style and Scarlet Violet style, where it's still pretty anime-like, but it's allowed to have detail. I like it. I think if they iterate on this, they'll have, like, the Pokemon style. Gotta go eat. Have good food, Mal. Thank you for raiding on in. Hope you're enjoying the game as well, and good luck to you when you do finish it. Watch out! No! I can't catch all these chicken Pokemons. There's too many. Will this work if I sneak up on them in broad daylight? In broad nightlight? Nope. Yes, stare at that wall, please. Ooh, ooh. If your Pokemon don't try to eat you on occasion, do they really like you? Exactly. You know how it is. You know how it is. When you tame these wild animals, these Pokemons, I need the Paralyze heal. That's one thing I don't miss. Pokemon retaining status effects outside of battle. It feels like Pokemon is constantly like switching up the rules. Some games it's like, oh, TMs are forever. Oh, some games are like, TMs are only one-time use. And they go back and forth now. No! 4 times weak. Goodbye. Da, da, ba, 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 ba. Props to the Pokemon sound composers. Knock out opponents using fighting type moves. Oh. Okay, do I have something with Rock Smash? I do, right? Oh, I don't. That's the only fighting type move I have. I guess I'll teach you the Crocodile. Burp. Hey, and you know, this is the most I've ever used these items in battle. or in a Pokemon game. Because again, I'm trying not to use too much of... I'm trying not to use Pokemon centers too much. Oh, you're a trainer! Did I miss? Did I missed? Clefairy, 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 Clefairy. I'll take you down with a fighting type move. It may not be very effective, but it'll still work. Next game, TM should never be use items. They should sit in your inventory taunting you. Not single use, not multi-use. No use. It's no use! This'll end it! Alright. Chat, guess the name of the next rank up trainer. It has to start with a W. Wernstrom. Wernstrom! William. Weichel. I like Weichel. Gladio! Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Harden. You can't harden as a bee. Bees aren't hard. They're soft and bumbly. Wamble, Winchester. Ushi! This bird is really cool. You talking about me or talking about the Fletchender? You know, I'll take either one. Thank you, thank you. I try, you know. Me? Nah, you're cool. Everybody in this chat is cool. No, you're breathtaking. Welcome on in. Welcome to Pokemon France. I'm surprised this is the first time you've arrived watching me play this game, Ushi. You know about Pokemon X and Y. It takes place in the Kalos region, but it's basically France. You look at it on the map and it's like in France. We're in Pokemon Paris right now. You had another one? Is that all you have? Yeah, I know I have a low battery. Detect! What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What type is a Patrat? I don't even know. I used to know Pokemon types, dude. You don't see rats. It's not really Paris. It's something. It's got an Eiffel Tower, but it's not really an Eiffel Tower. Hat rats are normal. I'm sorry, did you say you have to write the incident report? I thought you said you have to write this off as a loss. Like you pay your taxes on Pokemon battles? That's a thing. In the Pokemon world, they'd probably have like taxes on Pokemon somehow. Look at Mabel. She always had that cute expression. Wow. Boom, bottom down, bottom down. When you were a kid, you first started watching anime, you didn't know what it was. You thought the Tokyo Tower was the Eiffel Tower. I mean, I think I read somewhere, I heard, like I was on a tour. I was on a tour in Tokyo, and I heard, I don't know if this is true, I heard that the same guy who designed the Eiffel Tower was the same guy who designed Tokyo Tower? I'm gonna look that up right now. Who designed Tokyo Tower? That is not true. Am I thinking of something else? Maybe it was the Sky Tree. Who designed Tokyo Sky Tree? I have no idea. I have no idea why I was told that during the tour. That is like a lie. Tokyo Tower was architected by Tachu Naito, who is very much not the person who designed the Eiffel Tower. Named after the engineer Gustav Eiffel. But who actually designed the Eiffel Tower? Designed by Gustav Eiffel's Tower, the company. Initial concept developed by lead engineers Maurice Koechlin and Emily No. I don't know. I don't know. Don't believe everything you hear on a tour, y'all. Sometimes it doesn't make sense at all. The Eiffel 65 Tower. Is it blue dabu dee dabu die? I'm blue dabu dee dabu die dabu dee dabu die dabu dee dabu die. Although I was just at a Pokemon Center, I might as well heal. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Is anybody else like me when it comes to RPGs and will buy so many of the lowest tier healing item because per HP it is the cheapest? So if I need to heal outside of battle, I will just spam the low tier healing item. It's a valid strategy. Dawn is approaching. Dawn from Pokemon. Hi. Does this Chespin want to fight that car? Car! You have too many potions by endgame. Not this Chespin again. It's always blocking my taxi. Chee! Why are you trying to fight my taxi? Go battle other Pokemon like everyone else does. You're a trainer, right? Do you think you'd battle this feisty Chespin? Sure. I'll take one. What if I just catch it? Spin, spin! Spin! It's wild, right? Oh, I can't just throw a Pokeball at it. That would have been so funny. It's so angry. The taxi keeps taunting Chespin. Chespin isn't admitting defeat. Chia! We going for round 2? Feisty. I want some more. How many times do I think I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? We're gonna do a third battle, aren't we? It still wants to battle some more. If it's gonna battle me 3 times, can it at least load fast? What a stubborn chestnut. You done yet? This baby wants its bottle. Gonna pee your pants, little baby? Slow down, Chespin. You got it too hard. Axie the taxi driver. Honestly, the way to get stronger is by working with a trainer, not fighting one, right? I could make him stronger. I can fix him. See, even this nice trainer says so. Wouldn't you rather go with him, Chespin? Chia. Wow, I got one for free. Good for you. Now you can have this trainer help you get really strong. Chia. Chespin is one of the starters I chose. I did this thing when I played Pokemon XY where I, like, traded to get 2 starters at the beginning of the game with a friend so that, like, we could also have 2 starters for their starting game. So, my starters for Pokemon XY were both Fennekin and Chespin. I think. That was with the same gen, right? Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? I don't even remember anymore. Let me see. Kalos starters. Yeah, I had both Chespin and Fennekin. You'd think I'd have Froakie, but no. The one time I didn't pick the water starter. Remember this, Chespin. Taxi's for riding, not for battling. Chespin will come stronger and come back to beat the taxi someday. The student will become the master. Yeah, Mabel, I know. New research. This is where I watched my parents die, Mabel. I came up with some new research. Check the list. What's up, kid? You're probably younger than me. What the hell?
This is exciting. There's something that's just so rank X about you. It doesn't matter if you get what I mean. What matters is, do you want to battle or not?
Get this Gen Alpha kid out of my face. I'll skibbity 6-7 you, dude. Ohio Phantom Tax.
X is good, but W is better, don't you think? Following that logic, A is the best, which is why I'm gonna win my way up to rank A.
I don't get you at all, kid. What are you saying?
Rank X really does suit you. I mean, you got a face that just screams, I love rank X.
You didn't even acknowledge what I said. He's making TikToks at us! Tachu Naito did base the Tokyo Tower off the Eiffel Tower. Maybe that's what the tour guide meant. Fennekin. The meme of the giant guy backhanding someone across the room.
Kadabra!
Beady-doo. Aw, you spiked right before I switch. Mean. I like how they're just there.
This can't be right. You're too strong for rank X.
Yeah, that's why I'm ranking up. That's how it works.
You got a dog?
Ow. Dude, my Routes is never gonna level up. What's going on here? I'm gonna use a freaking revive just so it gets EXP. I don't know if it needs to be awake to get EXP. I'm just not gonna chance it.
This dog just ate a small child.
Be-doop, be-doop, be-doop. Beetle there. Oh my god. I like how they look so unpurposeful whenever I'm switching out to a new Pokemon. Like, I don't have anything to attack. They're just gonna not do anything. They're gonna stare at a wall.
With how precisely you targeted my Pokemon, there is almost no way I can win that.
Yeah, take the L, kid.
Are you sure you're rank X? You seemed way too good at battling.
Also, it's always so funny that people repeat the anime fact that's like, oh, you need to be 10 years old to get a Pokemon. And then, like, during every Pokemon game, you fight, like, literal preschoolers with Pokemon. It's like, that clearly does not apply. Not in games, at least. Get wrecked, kid. Get that dub. Let's go. Jibbity bop bop boop.
Just so you know, I don't skippity care that Ohio lost. The letter X is way cooler than the letter W anyway.
6-7. Main mission 7. I at least appreciate when the small child is accompanied by their parent. I don't know what parent let their kid walk out at like 4 a.m. in the morning to get wrecked in the ZA rank, but here we are now. This is a world where Twitter isn't called X. Can I live in this world? It seems better. You're rank W now. Amazing. Come join us all back at the hotel. Yeah, more curry. More croissant. Here's to Manok making it to the next rank once again. Oh man, you cooked up another masterpiece, Tawny. I can't wait. Lita, you know we're not celebrating you, right? Well, it won't feel like we're celebrating anyone if the rest of us just sit here quiet and hungry. Naveen, how about you relax and enjoy some croissant curry? Croissant! No, thank you. Curry and croissant stand alone nicely, but together they're less than the sum of their parts. I'd eat it. I would open up the croissant and put a little bit of curry inside. It could be like a curry pan. They make a whole new flavor when you put them together, just like all of us in TMZ. Smug grin. I'd rather you didn't compare us to this culinary atrocity, Lita. Q-roo-roo-roo. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Wonderful. Aw, yeah. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-boo-doo. Do-do-do-do. You think those preschoolers don't really own Pokemon, or their parents have them to accompany? Maybe. Ohayo gozaimasu. Morning. How's hotel life treating you? Still kind of weird. And I live in an Airbnb. Low battery. Really? We'll try and make things comfier then. You know, I came here from far away just like you. The hotel's my home these days too. Such a nice place. I wonder why no one else ever stays here. I don't know. How much does a room cost usually? 1 million Poké Dollars? Wouldn't you like to have more guests as...
I do not mind the quiet. This place was intended to be my final residence. That's why I called it Hotel Z. And if the hotel were to become busy, all of you in Team MZ might feel obliged to help out in turn, preventing you from taking part in the ZA Royale. I'm fine with things as they are.
Well, I guess if you're fine, then it's fine. Oh, sorry, I gotta go practice. Let's chat more later, Manok. See ya! Kururu. What is the letter Z in the NATO phonetic alphabet again? I think it's just Z. Yeah, I think it's just Z. It's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, what is J? I don't remember. I remembered most of it.
What is it, Fluid? You seem somehow agitated. These are Lita's belongings, aren't they? Manok, I'm sorry to trouble you, but Lita has forgotten her things. Could you deliver them to her?
Beep-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Jay's Juliet, right. Z Zulu, okay. Oh, right, I was watching a video on, like, the history of the phonetic alphabet, and at one point in time, Z was Z, but now it's Zulu. Kind of crazy how it evolved over time. Wow.
Perhaps this would be a good opportunity for you to speak further with her. You are both members of Team MZ. It is good to know your allies well. You should find leader in Sector 5 of the Vert District. Perhaps a battle will help you understand more about one another.
Be-ba-doo-be-doo. Now that we're in the meat and potatoes of this game, I need to, like, think about how many ranks I want to climb up per stream to make, like, good progress. Because we've gone to rank W in one stream, but that's only, like, 2. Let's see, I was rank Y. I did the Y battle, and I did the X battle, I did the W battle. No, I am in W. I only ranked up twice. But no, I think I'm at a point in this game where I can just do all the wild Pokemon catching and stuff, and clothes buying off stream. I can save stream for just, like, side quests and main quests, and that's about it. I think that's a good trade-off. I don't think it's gonna be like one-to-one, because I can't really get into more wild zones and whatnot and level up my Pokemon too much without ranking up. Do 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 do. They really, you think as they refine the phonetic alphabet, they realize all the words have to be multisyllable, except for golf. Thinking about Unova, the school with all the kids outside town. Maybe they're giving Pokemon to walk them to and from school. That'd be nice. I mean, it makes sense, and then you realize that, like, the nasty adults have, like, strong Pokemon too, so that's not gonna help. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And Mike. Yeah, Mike. Oscar Mike. Oscar Mayer Wiener. Alright, y'all. I didn't want to say it, because every time I say it on stream, I get, like, it becomes false. But I did not want to go for too long tonight. And whenever I say that, I always go for, like, 4 hours. But, 2 to 3 is whenever I'm doing a short stream. I think today's a short stream. Sad. Do, do, do. I need to add that back. It's a song from Pokemon Gen... Freaking this gen. By stream forever. Well, I could do that by baton passing to another streamer in a raid. That'd be cool. Y'all want a raid? Wow. Wow, what a concept. Let's eat some, let's drink some coffee. Welcome to Cafe Introversion. Cafe Introversion? Oh, home to those who like communicating just not face to face. Wait, I love this cafe. Give me some tea. Wooloo long tea! Wooloo long tea! Yeah! Here's your Wooloo long tea. Wow. This is amazing. Do 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 do. Did I get, like, a pastry at the same time? What is this? I got cookies. Or galettes. Or gâteaux? No, gâteau is cake. I think galette is cookie. Da 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 da. Gatto. But, yeah, I actually gotta go, I gotta go run some errands tomorrow morning. And by errands, I mean I need to go to the dentist. I've got an appointment. So, tomorrow, I need to wake up early. So, let's go ahead and call it early for tonight. If that's alright with everybody. And if it's not alright with everybody, then too bad, mister. Go. Alright. Thank y'all for being here. It was nice. It was amazing. It was great. This game is fun. I dare say this might be the most fun I've had with a Pokemon game in a long time. Even though I barely started, I barely done anything. I just like how streamlined it is. It just feels right. Like, I always have this complaint about modern games now. It feels like they're all bloated now. It always feels like you have to watch like hours of cutscenes before you're allowed to do anything. And sure, like Pokemon still requires you to do tutorials and stuff. But besides that, I'm just like, now I'm just in the world. I've been given the reins. I can just do my gameplay loop in peace. And I like that. Yo, it's that kid again. Beep-a-da boop. Beep-a-da boop. Beep-a-da boop. Beep-a-da boop. Yeah. Wonderful. Sprint, what's up? You also start with Totodile. You know it, bud. You know it. Welcome on in, Sprint. Welcome on in. I'm sorry you caught me as I was ending, but yeah. Yeah, I'm ending a little bit earlier tonight because I just need to get a sleep. I need to go to the dentist tomorrow morning. So, you know, that requires me to actually be awake and aware and rested for once in my gosh dang life. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna call it for the night. Crocana, 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 crocana. Whoa, whoa, crocana. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Wow. He is my son. He is my son, and he will be raised right. Well. Alright, everybody, it is time. It is time. It is time. Also, Sprint, you're probably going to be really upset at how I'm buying a bunch of One Piece cards and spoiling myself on the story. I'm sorry about that, but like, look at this really cool manga rare that I got. Won't you at least be excited that I got a super cool manga rare of a technique that I probably shouldn't know about yet? The Demon Aura 9-sword style Asura Blades drawn Dead Man's Game. But it's so cool though. Someday I'll find out the context. You're not mad, just disappointed. I'll take that. I'll take the classic parrot move. That's all right. Cause Sprint is the Shiba Papa that we all deserve, that we all need. I'll take that. That is fair. But like Sprint, it's Zoro. Zoro's like your favorite character, right? He's so cool. He's so cool. I'm so glad. This is the rarest card, like, rarity in the game. And I just got one. I have two. I have two that I pulled out of booster packs. I mean, I bought entire boxes, so it's not surprising. But, you know. He is and he is. There you go. There you go. No choice. I was at a pop-up. I don't even think it's a pop-up. I think, like, Bandai has a permanent space in that supermarket. I don't know if the One Piece part is a pop-up or not. But, like, the gachas are permanently at Mitsuo markets wherever I go. So, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, Sprint, if you ever head down to San Diego, you know where to go. Well. Like, I know Bandai has a deal with Mitsuo markets. They're like, they have permanent spaces. They're not really pop-ups. They're just there. But yeah. I actually have to end the stream like real fast because an ad's about to happen in a minute. But thank you all for being here. I'm excited to play more of this. This is fun. It's a fun game. And I am enjoying it a lot. Not you trying to exploit shiny mechanics. Well, you know. I'm glad that the shiny mechanics are exploitable because, you know, shinies aren't really something that should be hard to get, honestly. They shouldn't be easy to get. But I always felt like somebody shouldn't be screwed out of them. Yeah. Okay, have a good night, everybody. If you know the deal for real. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat for all the social media. And copy one of these raid messages if you're coming along. And we'll see you on over there. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. Stay clucky. And bye-bye.